tape for $14.98 or less. Owning is believing.
Hey, we look good in pastel.
I think we look silly.
Hey, you guys are all dressed for Easter, huh? Pretty soon the Easter Bunny will bring me a basket full of you guys.
You still believe in the Easter Bunny?
Are you insane?
I believe in talking candy, don't I?
Oh, good point.
The Disney Video Masterpiece Collection Trivia Challenge is at McDonald's. Look in this Sunday's paper for your insert. You could win one of 300 million prizes. Someone can win $1 million. It's gonna be magic.
Meet the proud creators of new Post Waffle Crisp cereal. No rocking chairs or bingo parlors for these gals. No, sir. Just look at them go.
Ready? Pour!
Harnessing years of good old American waffle know-how. To make sure every scrumptious bite of Waffle Crisp cereal tastes just like Grandma's homemade waffles and syrup. And how? Introducing Post Waffle Crisp, a brand new cereal with old-fashioned values.
You'll love my Waffle Crisp.
The last lunar fireball was seen over 75 years ago.
And after I see it tonight, I can die a happy man.
Some gums lose flavor fast, leaving you looking for another piece. Too bad he wasn't chewing extra sugar-free gum. It's the one with delicious, refreshing flavor that really lasts.
Another 75 years.
Hey, people are living a lot longer these days.
Extra lasts extra long.
Imagine a satellite system that turned digital signals into vivid pictures and CD-quality sound. What would it look like? How big would it be? Oh, about 18 inches. The RCA Digital Satellite System. Customized programming and the power of digital technology. Now in a convenient take-home size.
Can't be too sure. Between now and April 10th, every time you place a collect call using 1-800-CALL-ATT, you and the person you're calling could win an internship on Beverly Hills 90210.
Ooh, David will like me in this.
A Beverly Hills 90210 star will be calling the lucky winners during the April 10th episode on Fox. To win, just keep those fingers and toes crossed.
Oh, this will just make Valerie sick.
Then keep using 1-800-CALL-ATT for all your collect calls.
These aliens are killing us. We need some help.
Right away, Your Airness. McDonald's!
Behold.
Now only at McDonald's. Collect these fun Looney Tunes stuffed characters from the new movie Space Jam. Just $2.99 each with the purchase of a new deluxe or any other large sandwich.
Way to go, Dandy.
How about we go out and kick some alien butt?
Space Jam at McDonald's. Come hungry, leave stuffed.
Okay, boy. Now, just like I taught you, I want you to open the cooler, and I want you to get me an ice-cold Pepsi. Good boy, good boy. Maybe later we'll play Frisbee.
Hey, you got another one of those for me?
I love this dream.
Okay, it's been so long that I've forgotten how to stream. I was like, okay, I've switched to the game, like, section. Why isn't it showing up on screen? Oh, I had to actually unhide the game. How is everyone? Hello. I also realized, I was like, I feel like there's something I've forgotten. Also, sorry, I just hit my mic stand. And I totally forgot to plug in my Ethernet cable, so fingers crossed that the connection is okay. How is everyone doing today? It's so nice. I'm so honored to see so many people here. Like, it's always so wild to me. Like, when people show up, I'm like, you all remembered. I'm so honored. It's like I threw like a little party and people actually showed up. Anyway, oh my god, I see so many people. I'll just go through and say hi to everyone. Palm, hello, how are you? I am up haunting my carousel. I'm haunting it so hard. Gabriella, how are you doing? Sarah, thank you so much. Hello from Canada. Hey, Tig, how you doing? Oh, Yoshi, thank you for the $5. You can hear me, right? Now I'm like paranoid. I'm like, it's been too long. Nancy may not get paid for solving mysteries, but you will. Well, thank you very much, Yoshi. That means a lot. I really appreciate it. Wow. One way that I'm better than Nancy Drew, in a sense. I don't know if you could call it better when Nancy has, like, generational wealth. But, you know, so I'll take what I can. Oh, thanks, April, by the way, for complimenting my shirt choice. Oh my gosh. There's so many people. Thank you for the lurk, Mary. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Edmund. Watching in the shower. That's amazing. Oh my god. That must be quite a setup. Chris, how are you? Daniel, hello. I'm at the movies. Enjoy whatever movie you're watching. Hello, XYZ. How are you? Yeah, how's the sound in there? Good question. Great acoustics. Phone is a little wet. Okay, I actually had seen that comment out of context before I started the stream, and I was like, what are they talking about? But that makes more sense now. Deanna, how are you doing? Louisa, hello. Thank you, by the way, Deanna. I feel happy about it. Now I want McDonald's. No! It wasn't supposed to work like that. It was just supposed to be a hit of nostalgia. I didn't mean to do actual free advertising for those companies. Lane, hello. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Putrid New Jersey. Right, that's of course. You're from the same place that this game is set. Is it realistic? Are there a lot of haunted carousels in the real life New Jersey? Thank you, Mom. Hello, Noelle. I had this through my calendar. That's, oh my god, that's so sweet. I didn't even have it on my calendar. Oh my gosh, Tig. Okay, perfect timing. I hope you have a productive and creative night working on your art. What kind of art is it? Yeah, I totally get that though when you're doing something where it's like, you really appreciate having that kind of second thing to focus on. I don't know, I feel like that's just like such a modern predicament where it's like you can't just do one thing nowadays, basically. That's why I like video editing, actually, because it takes like 100% of my concentration. One of the few things it does these days. Can't wait to haunt this carousel. Me too, Cursed. Love your icon, by the way. I'm going to a Over the Garden Wall watch party next week. I'm very excited. Thank you, Louisa. I've tucked this side behind my ear because there's one strand that is a little shorter than all the rest, and it refused to flip out, and it just ruins the vibe. Because I wanted to go with like a little kind of retro, little flip out look, because I feel like my hair kind of does that naturally. So I was like, I'll just lean into it. And then, of course, that one little hair at the front, of course it was at the front, refused to flip. So here we are. But thank you. Cadis, how are you doing? Ashley, oh, thank you. Yeah, I am still feeling a little regret over cutting my hair, but it's fine. It's fine. It's definitely healthier now. And I'm honestly considering cutting it even shorter. Like, do I dare do like a kind of pixie mullet thing? I kind of want to, but I also feel like I don't have the face shape for it. Oh, perfect, Tig. Thank you, Deanna. Yeah, I got the background set up because my cat, I used to have like my actual camera showing my actual background because my cat used to sit on his cat tree behind me, but he never does anymore. He's gone off it. Oh, that's fun, Lane. That's very cool. She haunted on my carousel until Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Chris. Yeah, tea is important when you're not feeling well. Danny, hello! How are you doing? And Saltiest Tea, good to see ya. Oh, F yeah! Oh my god. When people change their names, especially between platforms, it confuses me so much, so please remind me if I forget that in the future. But so good to see you again. Why did I do like the evil villain hands? So good to see you again. You've fallen right into my trap. Oh, what a tapestry! That is amazing, Tig. That is so cool. I would love to see the final results if you ever feel willing to share. It is a certified autumn classic. You did? Perfect. Your work cosplay? I love that. I love that so much. That's so cool. Oh, you're working on a bunch of digital art. That's very awesome. Started feeling uneasy for no reason. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to concentrate, but I feel better now that we're here. Well, I'm giving you lots of easy energy. The opposite of uneasy, of course. But that's so cool. I feel like digital art I've always found very difficult. But I'm curious about what you're drawing if you'd like to share. My hair in a nutshell, it's so thick that if it dries in one way, it stays that way. Yeah, so frustrating. Thank you, Chris. What is even on the Hackmeister shirt? It's like a globe. It's just like a ball. Like, kind of like an Easter egg, but like a ball shape instead of an egg shape. Yeah, he did say no more cat tree. He usually sits, like, I bought an L-shaped desk because I was like, oh, I'll have so much more space. Actually, I have like the normal amount of space because my cat always sits on the L part, and like, so I have his blanket set up there because I'm not a heartless monster. Of course, if he wants to sit there, he's got to sit there. He likes it because A, he loves sitting next, as close to me as possible at all times because he's a very social cat, and also because it's right over my like computer tower. So it generates heat. So it's like a little heated pad for him. So yeah, it's not actually really an L-shaped desk. I have a mullet, I get the struggle. I did a shullet in the past, like the shag mullet, and I really liked it. And I didn't quite like fully commit. But the problem is, like, I moved away obviously to the UK for a while. If you didn't know, I did. I've moved back to Canada, to where I was living before. And so I've gone back to the hairstylist I've been seeing for, like, since I was in high school. Over 10 years. And she's great. She's so lovely. But I've realized that she doesn't cut my hair the way I like it. Like, she doesn't really know how to do, like, that kind of shaggy texture the way I like it. And, which is unfortunate. She's really good at coloring hair, but unfortunately I'm dyeing my own hair at the moment to save money. So it's kind of like, Sorry, I'm chatting so much. We'll get into the game at some point, but I actually don't know how much of the game we actually have left, because I started this in early July, and is now, if you're not aware, almost mid-October. So I might not remember, but I don't think it was that much of the game left. He is sleeping on my bed, Gabriella. He's like such a little baby. He has to be like settled down for a nap all the time. Like, he always gets into these moods where he just follows me around yelling at me, and what solves it is, yes, like sitting on the bed for him for like half an hour, and then he'll get all sleepy and satisfied, and I can leave him on the bed and he'll settle down and stop following me around and yelling at me. He literally is a baby that needs to be put down for his nap. Is Carl the Hackmeister? Good question. Easter ball. Hey, Ruby, how are you? Ruby is amazing. You should follow her on Twitch, also Instagram. Also, she writes on, oh my god. This is so embarrassing. I've forgotten the name of it, even though I have also written a story there. Ruby, help me out. Throw me a bone, Ruby. What's Adventure Game something. I wrote a review on there, and Ruby has also written Hotspot. Thank you. I was gonna say network, and I was like, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah, Ruby has written multiple reviews on Adventure Game Hotspot, including one of the new Alex Hill game, which I agree with a lot of her takes. I like drawing people. Oh, nice. Those are so challenging too. Mostly from album covers. I love that. Like a little redraw. Drawing Alain Delon right now. Have I seen any Alain Delon films? I think I've seen one. your mom's like, no more women. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. He's very sweet. Does Ham like to sit as close to you as possible without actually being in your lap? Jonesy is like that. It depends. Sometimes he does actually like to be in my lap. Like, when we're sitting on the bed together, he likes to be, like, right up, like, on my chest, basically. Yeah, he is such a precious boy, actually. Like, one of my friends cat sit for him for, like, a couple days because he's so social that I can't even leave him for 4 days on his own because he'll be sad and think he's been abandoned. He has abandonment issues because his first owners did abandon him, which I think is ridiculous. Like, I live in BC and they moved to Alberta, the next province over, And they left him at the SPCA. I'm like, you could have brought your cat to Alberta with you. You could have brought him, and he's such a sweetie. I can't imagine leaving him behind. Anyway, my friend cat sit for him, and they're like, I don't usually get attached to people's pets so quickly, but oh my god, I love him so much. And they're coming over. I'm having a Twin Peaks watch party on Friday, and they're coming over, and they're like, I can't wait to see my boy. Yeah, he's the best. I cut my own hair. That is amazing. I need better scissors. Yeah, that would be a big thing, I think. Having the right tools. I would never dare. I feel like I'd mess it up so bad. Aw, Pip. That's a sweet name, too. Finish car. I was wondering if I missed part 1. Yeah, it was July. It was like my birthday stream. I love October. How is it October? Right, Palm? Yeah, time passes so quickly. Also, how is it already the 8th of October? Like, yesterday was the 1st of October. You're telling me it's the 8th? Katie, how are you doing? How have you been? Yes, follow Adventure Game Hotspot. It literally, like, when they sent out an email being like, here's the new writer, Chloe, everyone, and they mentioned that I was, like, a Nancy Drew fan, and suddenly we were in, like, a, like, massive message chain talking about Nancy Drew. It's great. It's just like me for real, abandonment issues. My cat is so relatable. Average Alberta resident, right? Cats do not understand the concept of personal space, can confirm. Yeah. I love Twin Peaks, Deanna. I'm so excited. I'm planning to buy cherry pie and coffee ice cream for us when we watch. Yeah. Some of my friends haven't seen it before either, so it's gonna be so good, Lane. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. Their loss, your gain. Exactly. Totally my gain. Helps that you have curly hair, so it's harder for people to tell when it's uneven. Yeah, I guess that's a bonus. Nancy's going well, Emily. I was just saying I haven't played this game since July, so I don't really remember where we were. I don't even remember what save I'm on. Because I've got a lot of saves from previous playthroughs. Oh, fudge. Which is the one from my last stream? I thought it would say birthday stream or give me some kind of clue. Is it just Yummy Fun Day? Is it just like that's the most recent save? I've actually never had coffee ice cream before, but I don't drink coffee, so I was like, that's a good compromise. I snatched a cat from my street since the last stream. Aw, we eventually noticed it was a Trojan cat / Russian doll cat, so we may be able to double the amount of cats in our house. Oh my god, wait, can you explain, Louisa? Also, as I mentioned on my Instagram story, I'm trying a Halloween Chucky Fanta, Chucky's Punch flavored. It's like, would you like to be punched in the face by Chucky? This is what it tastes like, I think, is the idea. We're starting from the very beginning, Chris. So the pilot, which is like a perfect episode of television. Absolutely no notes on the Twin Peaks pilot. It's actually like better than anything I could ever imagine. It's so, I just love it so much. I thought so, Palm. I know Twin Peaks is technically set in February, but it feels like such an autumnal kind of vibe. Oh, that's so exciting, Tig. Congratulations. Yeah, it is stressful, though. But you will miss it when you're out of it. Trust me, as someone who is in the year after completing her master's, I'm like, dang, wish I was doing my master's still. I just love having, like, especially for a creative subject, like, having kind of just, like, all that time and purpose to devote to being creative. It's so, and, like, having that motivation as well. It's just amazing. Me and my friend are planning a trip out to the actual Great Northern location in Snoqualmie. I've been, it was amazing. And the Double R Diner, Tweed's Cafe, is also great. Their cherry pie is actually incredible. It actually is. And I think they just added like a new mural and updated their sign recently, so no better time to go. You ate a bunch of fun days on your birthday. I always eat a bunch of fun days, though. Yeah, guess and praise, exactly. Okay. Because it's been so long, I literally don't. Let me check the task list on the computer. You know what, actually? Speaking of fun days, let's get one first.
Hotel operator.
Oh, sorry, I just had my first sip of Chucky Punch with, like, no fanfare at all. Hold on. That is, like, the most generic, like, sweet flavor. It tastes like fruit. Don't ask me what kind of fruit. It tastes like fruit. just the concept of fruit.
I'd like to order a Funday, please. Another Funday, huh?
Shut up! Leave me alone.
Serving you has been a pleasure.
Yeah, well, I should have checked the last stream, but oh well. Smacking the lips there. I don't know, Palm. They also had a the guy from Halloween, is it Michael Myers? They also had a Michael Myers one, and it was like pineapple flavored. And I was like, what the heck does Michael Myers and Halloween have to do with pineapples? Like, granted, I've never seen a Halloween movie, but I'm like, am I missing something? Okay, okay, I think this is right, because we had to do the dowel. Or at least it's close enough, you know? The dowel. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Fanta trying to make Chucky relevant again. We've got bigger fears to face, like inflation and student loans and life in general. I know, when I bought the Chucky punch, I almost didn't, because I was like, am I really gonna spend $9 on 12 cans of Chucky punch when I've never tasted it before in my life? Hello? And I did. I still kind of regret it, but it's tasty enough. And you know, I'm having friends over, and you gotta have some joy and whimsy in your life sometimes.
30 months in Bayside State Prison for check kiting and forgery. He was paroled
Check kiting. Okay, yeah. It's been so long, I don't even remember what you're talking about, sir. Exactly, Ashley. Red 40 flavored. Actually, everyone should also follow Ashley both on her gaming channel and her regular channel, where she does like really great deep dive recaps of like all sorts of like media from like the past couple of years. A lot of things, like it's like shows that you like never watched but you've always been fascinated by. Like she did one of like The Secret Life of an American Teenager a couple months ago. I was like, I never watched that show, but I remember seeing it advertised in all the teen magazines. I'm so curious about what it was actually about, and her video was incredibly informative and entertaining. Yeah, it literally is fruit punch. What fruit? We don't know. The apparent ingredients: carbonated water, sugar/glucose, citric acid, natural flavor. What does that mean? Natural flavor? What is the flavor? Caramel color? Why do you need that? It's in a can. I think it's quite red though. Sodium benzoate, sodium citrate, Allura red. Oh, it's not even red 40, it's a fancy red. You skipped the dowel. Right, I was like, I don't want to do this. Chucky is still relevant. He's getting another movie soon. That must be why they brought out the Fanta. Also, totally, I missed your other thing, Yoshi. Thank you so much for the additional $5. A FNAF one. I didn't see that. Maybe they didn't come out in Canada. What flavor was the FNAF one? I love when it's something you like. Last year they had a Beetlejuice one, and it was green apple flavored, and I was like, great. I love the original Beetlejuice movie, and I love green apple. It tasted like a Bath and Body Works candle. And I also ended up getting 12 of those. So I had to drink every single freaking one. I think this is... I can drink 12 of these. I'm glad you enjoy that, Cursed. I'm so down to do that, Yoshi. I'm so down to get Nancy in dangerous situations.
Was he ever at New Jersey State Prison?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Did he ever have a cellmate named Chaz Dunning?
No, ma'am. As far as I know, Harlan is a security guard at Captain's Cove Amusement Park. Now, do all these questions mean you know something about him that I don't?
Don't narc on him, Nancy. No narc, Nancy.
No, that's pretty much what I know, too.
Well, I hope I've been of some assistance.
Oh, you have?
Good, I'm glad I was able to prevent her from being a narc.
Bye.
Because Carlin did nothing wrong. He literally did nothing wrong. Okay, right, we're gonna use the thingy without the goggles. Oh, but I guess I need a wood. I need a wood. How do I use this thingy majig again? Put in the wood. Now let's just woo. Gonna get all sorts of splinters in my eye. Oh my god, several pieces.
But the doctors got most of them out. I used Elliot's lathe without wearing eye protection. Never do that again.
Why were you using Elliot's lathe?
I was making a new dowel for the band organ.
I'm beginning to think being cursed.
She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this relevant to solving the mystery, Nancy? Oh, too good. Several pieces. Nancy sounded so chill for someone with several pieces of wood in her eye who probably like just lost all the sight in that eye. Yeah, Shailene Woodley kind of from there. Like she was in that movie with George Clooney, The Descendants. I think that was probably like her peak. Natural flavor, exactly. Hi, Wheelopolis. It is Nancy getting splinters in her eye content. The natural flavor is a single drop of orange juice.
Oops, I don't need another rod.
Oh, sorry.
I've already got one.
The natural flavor of Red 40. Sorry, Allura Red. Whatever that is. Oh, just orange. Okay, that's not a very good flavor, though. I don't like orange. I love the strawberry Fanta, even though I know it's bad for me. Okay, wait, actually, you know what? What am I doing? I need to actually look at the thing. Did I already leave it over here? Okay, yes, I did. They also had Megan and the Grabber. Wait, who's the Grabber? Call 555 Tony. Wrong game. Unless you can call him in this one. Nancy could probably... I was gonna say Nancy could do some pizza. She's had like 5 fun days today and at least 1 burger and pasta platter. She probably doesn't actually need pizza. This is one Nancy game I haven't finished. I played it for like 70 minutes and decided I was fully unintrigued. Dang. This one is definitely hit or miss for people. It's a hit for me though. It's just fun and silly and kind of camp. Hold on, I'm gonna get a notebook because I find it easier to look at chat on my phone right now because I need to get a second monitor. Okay. Oh shit. I've got an old sleuth style notebook, which is sick as hell. I don't think she sells this one anymore, which is sad, but y'all should check out sleuth style on Etsy if you haven't already. She's awesome. And so talented and so stylish. I'm not paying you to do free work on the carousel for me. Yeah, Nancy, what the heck are you doing with yourself? Oh, right, Divergent. Yeah, I never got into Divergent, either the books or the movies, so I totally forgot it. I like American Fanta, but international Fanta tastes like carbonated orange juice, and it's delicious. Like I say, I don't like orange, so I haven't actually tried the regular Fanta, but it'd be interesting to compare. Okay, so the one on the left is just... Oh, right, I also have to do, like, the little sticky bit. The little sticky, pointy bit. What are the chances of me actually doing this based on my dumb diagram? Which I've already kind of messed up. We'll see. Maybe I'm just really talented. Fruit punch. More like fruit polite tap on the shoulder from Chucky. Would he politely tap you on the shoulder? I don't know. I've never seen a Chucky movie. I just got it because I like fun seasonal things. I like limited time treats. So sue me. Is that so wrong? What's that Garfield meme? You are not immune to propaganda. I am not immune to the kind of propaganda that's like the seasonal beverages and treats. Ooh, good shout out, Louisa. Med reminder for anyone who needs it. The Grabber's from the Black Phone. He's weird because he's explicitly... Oh, I see. Yeah, that's weird. That's kind of a weird character to get on your Fanta. What the Oh my god. Like, what? Why? Why? Also, I feel like the Black Phone, is that really that relevant to, like, culture? Do people care about... Oh, fudge!
Several pieces.
No,
actually.
Nancy was
The doctors
wrong
got
when
most
she
of
said
them
never
out.
do that
I
again.
used Elliot's lathe
I
without
did do
wearing
that
eye
again.
protection. Never do
Oops,
that
I
again.
did it again.
Why were you using
I
Elliot's
also
lathe?
forgot to get the
making
measurements
a new dowel
for
for
the
the band
dowels.
I'm beginning to think being cursed is nothing compared to having you around.
Oh no! F yeah. I'd be nervous if we agreed on the game. Isn't there at least one we agree on? I can't remember. Okay, but let me go look at the measurements, because I think that'll also be helpful to have. Because I did this stupid little diagram. Okay, it's like, what, 2.5. Is this centimeters or inches? It looks like more like centimeters. And then this is 2. Okay. Oh, what, Edmund? I did not know that. That is trivia. Okay, get the goggles this time, Nancy. Get the goggles. We're gonna do this right. My biggest sleuth style regret is not getting the ghost dog shirt. Ha! I have the ghost dog shirt. It's great. I love it. Yeah, I can see why that would be a great. It is awesome. Wait, is he Yoshi? Whoa, I mean, are they? I did not know this Chucky lore. Is that right? That doesn't look right. I think I did it wrong.
That doesn't look
Yeah, you're right, Nancy. You are right. Thank God we have unlimited sticks of wood. This isn't costing the park anything, I'm sure. Yeah, 'cause if you do it at 3, it kind of like goes all the way back to 2, right? I think that's right. I think that's right. I don't know, man. Okay. We just pray. Safety third! They're trying to make the Black Phone a franchise. They tried with Megan. Yeah, like, I feel like those are both would be good, like, standalone. Like, not everything has to be, you know, a franchise. Is that right? I think that also might be wrong. I think that's 2 thick.
That doesn't look right.
Yeah, Nancy, it's because I didn't finish it, for one thing. Well, I've never messed up this puzzle so many times. Probably because I didn't take a picture of it. No time like limited time, exactly. I looked at her shop after an old Snuggly shopping video and she didn't have much for sale anymore, but the old designs are so cute. Yeah, I think it was like really unfortunate when she had to switch from using Redbubble because Redbubble kind of sucks for creators on the platform. I think she lost a lot of her designs when she made the switch over, but she still has some cool things. Like I have one of her like basically detective hats. I love it so much. Ms. Lemon, how are you? How are you doing? Everyone should follow Miss Lemon on Twitch. Streams Nancy Games is about to make the biggest comeback, even bigger than Taylor Swift's. How are you, Ms. Lemon? Cality, this game is very easy. I'm just making it look hard. Hey, Manny. Did anyone call for a stupid little diagram? I'm here now. Well, yes. Yeah, I agree, Sarah. Maybe even easier than Old Claw. No, I think they're similar. This one's just shorter. I saw Black Phone ads all over Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, that's so fun. You went to Halloween Horror Nights. Had no idea what the movie was, let alone that's a series. Yeah, I feel like I don't know anything about it, literally, because Yoshi just was like, here's the kind of, like, the premise of the main guy in the show. I was like, oh. Yeah, the Grabber? Is that really his name? That's kind of lame, not gonna lie. That's so fun that you got to go to Halloween Horror Nights, Ashley. I'm jealous. I would love, like, they had, like, a, not that I love haunted houses, not at all, but they had, like, a Fallout one, and I think I would really enjoy that. I'm a big Fallout fan. No, I did it wrong. I did it, I think I did it wrong. I think that should have been further up. God,
that doesn't look right.
I can't do anything right. I can't do anything right. Can we really finish the game? I hope so, Deanna. At this rate, I'm not so sure, though. Hey, Emily, how are you? And Casey, I hope you're doing well. Everyone check out Casey. I think you're on Twitch and Instagram. Is that right, Casey? In the Chucky show and late movies, Chucky possesses a woman, and they make sure to note that he experiments with guys. Good for him. Good for Chucky. Good for that little... Wait a moment, Chucky? Isn't Chucky like a child, a doll? Like, he's like a doll. Oh, sorry, Mercy. I didn't know it was so low. I thought it sounded really loud to me earlier. Hold on. Yeah, I was testing it earlier. Oops.
About to try to figure out
and it sounded really loud compared to my voice.
Dear Ned, well, here I am at Captain's Cove Amusement Park. About to try.
Is that better? Let me know if that's better. I can go into OBS and try to wrangle it if needed. Unlimited Dows. Hey, Kristen, no worries. Oh my gosh, hello. I hope you're doing well in Scotland. That's so fun. I miss living in the UK. Oh, you enjoyed Black Phone, Edmund? Yeah, I think you could easily beat it without the message boards, Katie. Definitely easy to do. Hey, Shamwell Expert, that is a throwback. No problem. Happy to have you here. It's always fun to stream these games. I'm just sad that I don't often have, like, the time to do it. But the reason why I'm able to do it because I started working from home 2 days a week, which is so nice. Made it just in time for Woodshop ASMR. Yeah, perfect timing, Jay Grace. How you doing tonight? I need to get a lathe. I don't need it for anything, but I feel like as an adult, I should have one. I mean, yeah, if you ever need to fix, like, a band organ, that's what it's so perfect for. Okay. Don't mess this up. There's a suspiciously large pile of sawdust next to Nancy. Like, there's this pile of, like, broken sticks in the corner. And Nancy's, like, muttering to herself, like, stupid wood. Oh, really? That's too bad, Ashley.
That looks perfect.
Practice makes perfect, you know what they say.
Better leave these goggles here.
What if you need them, though? What if someone tries to spit in your eye, Nancy? Thank God that's over. My goodness. I don't know why that was so hard for me this time. Are there any games I should try before getting into Nancy Drew? Like a complete beginner and puzzle/mystery games, but I'm very interested. I think actually like Nancy Drew games, especially like a lot of the earlier ones, they're a lot more manageable than a lot of the other point-and-click games from this era and that I've played in the past. Like, yeah, like I say, especially the early ones, although they can be a bit frustrating for modern gamers, especially with like the controls and such, and you know, you can't skip through dialogue and things like that, which I think some people get frustrated by, but to me it's all part of the charm. I would recommend, I feel like for someone who doesn't want too much of a challenge, like Message on Haunted Mansion is one of my top favorites, and it's not too difficult. Yeah, any in like the first 10, you can't really go wrong, except like Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Or actually, I would say after the first 2 as well. What? Wait, I didn't even know that, Yoshi, that he's a serial killer in a doll's body. The Dow Second Chance scene scarred me as a child. I think I fully had to take a break. Oh no! Yeah, you know, these games are really, really edutaining. Teaching you, like, what a lathe is. And also teaching you to always wear goggles while operating a lathe. Okay, I
need a replacement dowel.
Well, Nancy, I wonder what you have in your inventory right now, you bozo! You absolute bozo! Okay. Do I have... Yes, I have the paper strips. They're incredible. They're holding up by, like, gravity? Because... Oh, no, maybe I did...
I need to tape these
no.
down.
I don't have the tape.
You
Okay.
need to tape them to the pipes.
But yeah, Nancy, you just said that. Thanks. Game sounds fine. Okay, that's good. Hey, Fabian, how have you been? This game counts as like a spooky October game, right? Haunted Carousel? It's haunted? Although I wish this game was a bit more spooky, to be honest. I think they could do with like some more spookiness. I was about to say like a horse ghost, but they literally have that in Secret of Shadow Ranch, so... I do like the scene where she almost gets impaled, though. That's fun. Not that tape? Not that tape, Nancy? Is it a different tape? I always remember this game has some funky elements. Do I need to tape? No, maybe I need to, like, bring them to the tape. Okay, Ham just jumped up. No, right, it's that tape.
You might need some tape.
I knew it was a specific tape. It is Poggers, and I like that it's 2 days a week. I feel like, well, I wouldn't mind another day, but I feel like I do get a bit more done when I'm in the office, but I don't have a lot on my plate work-wise at the moment, which has been nice as well, so it's not very stressful. Well, there's some stressful elements because there's this one woman who's incredibly annoying to work with. Like, every day I get a new email from her that makes me say, for fuck's sake. But it's fine. Wait! Chucky's name is Charles? My god. This game made me want to learn shorthand as a kid until I realized how unintuitive it is. Yeah, I feel like also it's not a skill that's unfortunately used much anymore. I think it is interesting and it would have been great if it was a useful skill as well. How are you doing, Skirt Skirt? Fave memory of this game is playing it on the family computer to avoid socializing with adults I didn't know. I love that for you. I can't believe you just called the world's greatest unpaid detective a bozo, and I do it again. Nancy, you're a bozo. With a capital B for bozo. Is this the best lathe simulator in gaming? I think for sure top 10. I'd even go so far to say top 5. A carousel horse ghost. Yeah, different enough. You're right. This game is a bonus that was included in my Curse of Blackmore. You had the DVD game? Also, I love that it was a bonus. The bad ending is pretty creepy. Wait, in this game? What's the bad ending? Does anyone know those dudes on TikTok who like yell? I actually don't have TikTok, so I don't think I do. Sing songs in a monotone voice. They always sound like Miles to me and no one gets the reference. I wish I was more familiar. I have done Ray. I have. It should be in my live tab. It was last year. But it was fun. It was fun. I remember it being fun. How are you, Ray? Are you the Ray that I'm thinking of? Like, as in Pa Penny's bento boxes Ray? Or a different Ray? Not to say there's only one Ray if you're not that Ray. Not to, like, accidentally insult you. Okay, we've gotta pay close attention. That's cool, Sarah. She could have taught you. She probably would have aced this puzzle in this game. Still, oh my god, you got a collector's item sitting in your closet at your parents' house. Amazing. Oh, I'm so glad, Cursed. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting an ad on. Oh my god, I looked over at the stream on my laptop, and I was like, what's this flashing on this ad? It was an ad for Black Phone 2. For Black Phone 2! Starring the one and only Grabber. That is wild. Just proof that, you know, our electronics listen to us and all that. Okay, what am I doing? Getting ready to... Oh, right. Also saying, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the long play. I've really been enjoying doing them all in one video, even though it takes a lot longer to put out. But I think, yeah, I definitely am really liking doing that instead of, like, the 4-part Let's Plays I used to do. Charles entertained me at cheese. Yeah, that's a classic. Oh my god, wait. I Spy Treasure Hunt, Skirt? Is that the one you're talking about? Because... oh my god, my brother and I were obsessed that game. I think it also got us through our parents' divorce, to be honest. The only game I had growing up was Shadow Ranch, and I just kept kicking out for picking all the veggies. No, Yoshi. ShamWow, thank you. I got it cut a little while back. It was an interesting experience, because I went in with a specific style, and I showed it to my hairdresser, and she's like, no. you do not have the right hair type for this haircut. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll just get a trim then. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, I did really want to grow my hair, because I always want to grow my hair, and that takes freaking forever to grow. So I get frustrated, and I'm like, I need to do something new. So I was like, no, I'll just get a trim. And she's like, no, you said you wanted something new. So she talked me into getting it all cut off. And now it's going to take like 2 years to get back to like that length, which is where it was. Maybe I'll just like save up and get extensions at some point. I don't know. Yeah, the black phone. Sister and I played this together. We could not figure out the shorthand puzzle. Oh no. Yeah, they're watching. They heard us. Charles Grabber. John Grabber. Oh, I'm so glad you think so, Palm. Big Brother Grabber is watching. Okay, wait, I need to do this because the music stopped. So they're impatient. Okay, ready? Okay. A. E. Oh my god, D something. Okay, no, I've lost it already. That's fine. We'll move through it. We'll move through it. Yeah, I used to love the I Spy games. I still have Treasure Hunt on, I have it on like Big Fish, and it still works. So it's awesome. Yeah, Spooky Mansion, also a classic. Please, Mr. Grabber was my father. I'm so glad, Cursed. Yeah, like I said, it does take a little while longer to put out, which is frustrating because I really wanted to be putting out videos every 2 weeks, but I just can't. Are they replaying it for me to get, and I'm totally ignoring it? I think I am. Oh well, this is such a good tune that we don't mind listening to it a few more times, right? I have every little discovered item jingle burned to my memory. I love it. New Snuggly content is the biggest dopamine hit. Aw, April, that's so kind of you to say. Yeah, I am working on my next video, and I recorded a Halloween video, which I'm actually really excited about. I think it's gonna be really fun. Thanks, Miss Lemon. Just wear your Nancy wig. The Nancy wig looks awful in real life, though. I really have to, every time I film one of those outfit reels, I'm like fighting with that wig like I'm a lion tamer and it's a lion. It's so annoying. I don't know if I would trust myself to put in my own extensions, do you? Oh, thank you, Gabriella. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I love when people have, like, say they have them on as, like, ambience and all that. This hairdresser sounds kind of sus. No, she's really nice. And to be honest, I could have protested, but thanks, Tig. I recently learned how organs work and it blew my mind. But how do they work? I always take a video and slow it down because the middle always goes so fast. Oh, that's smart. I just do it a couple times over. Oh, classic Edmund, the library computer. We always had Freddy Fish on the computers at my library. Okay, I've got AED. A-E-D-E-F-E. Oh no. Is that all I need? A-D-E-F-E? Was that even right? A-E-D-E-F-E. A-E-D... Oh, fuck. Okay, no, it does continue. Different Ray, but still the Ray. Yeah, the Ray. Well, good to see you, the Ray. Good to have you here. Okay. Oh my god, I totally missed it. D-C-A-B. C-A-B or C-B-A? I'll figure it out. Aw, Tig, I'm so glad you think so. Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing like the kind of seasonal like videos. I played a real organ one time at a church I was in for a non-religious singing group. Davy Jones theme! That is like the perfect song to play on an organ. That's awesome. I love that song. What? That's so rude though. Oh, I'm glad they're worth rewatching. Yeah, I try to be as fast as possible. Like I edit for like an hour every weekday and an hour and a half every weekend, but it still takes me so long, man. I don't know if I'm just like doing it in an optimal way. What? Oh no.
And by immediately, I mean don't even think about
doing
anything else.
Harlan's mad at me for something I don't even remember doing. Freddy Fish is so good. I've seen a few Instagram reels of this girl that talks about carousels, and I'm so tempted to leave a comment mentioning this game. You should, because I bet if someone's special interest is carousels, they'd be so down for a game all about carousels. I miss your Nancy book reports. Well, Tig, I have great news for you. The next 2 videos that I have coming out are both involve Nancy Drew books. And then, obviously for Christmas, I'm going to do another Nancy book video as well. One level was a beetle and his joint was a soccer ball. Wait, what game are we talking about again? Also, thank you, Palm. Yeah, I maybe one day I'll dye my hair that color. I would like to, but again, dyeing your hair is expensive, and it's gonna take a while to get from this shade to like a little strawberry blonde moment. Well, 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 Miss Drew.
I just got off the phone with Miss Santos. Where do you get off telling her I'm some kind of jewel-thieving peeping Tom?
Uh-oh. It could have been Willow. Can't even fully explain how organs work. It was so complex, kind of like a computer. Wait, that's really interesting. Oh, well, I'm glad, I'm glad, April. Like, oh yeah, I wish I could get them out sooner. I really had a goal. I was like, every 2 weeks, man, every 2 weeks. Not happening, unfortunately. I just am too much of a perfectionist. I think I like to make the editing special as well. Like, I probably, like, especially because, like, the one I just recorded is basically just me talking for all of it, so I probably could have just put it out with just me talking. But that's not the way I operate. I have too high standards for myself.
I'm sorry, but I thought she had a right to know what I know.
You don't know zip. I had nothing to do with the theft of that carousel horse. Just because I did time doesn't mean I'm guilty of every crime that comes down the pike, you know?
Yeah, Nancy profiling someone based on their past? Rude. Thanks for understanding, Gabriella. Yeah, I actually did get some more done today during work hours, but I had nothing to do, so I was like, just gonna spend like a couple hours editing my video. So I got some decent progress done, but there's still a lot to do, unfortunately. Harlan yelling at me. I wish Her Interactive went scarier for the next game and did a circus game or something, but I feel like I do love clowns as well, and I think a circus would be fun, especially like this era if they'd done a circus game. But I feel like since they've done, like, both the last 2 games have been like kind of spooky, scary games, I feel like they need to do like another cozy vibe game. Oh, I Spy. I don't even remember that. Oh, I'm glad. Yay, Tick. I feel like I keep saying I'm glad, but it's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah, I'm glad you feel like, right, because I was like, are people not vibing as much with like my non-game videos? Because I have just as much fun doing the book ones, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know what people like, man. No, I know what people like, and it's the Nancy Drew games, which I also like, but no, let's apologize. It was Nancy's bad.
I know that now, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, she can be a narc.
If I did a good job here, it would prove to everybody once and for all that I was totally trustworthy. That I was more than just an ex-con. A lot more. Okay, so maybe I'm trying a little too hard. Maybe people's entry codes should be off limits. It's just that this job means everything to me. I don't want to screw it up.
I guess I was a little overzealous too. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around.
I mean, fair enough. It's a pretty sick job watching security cameras in a amusement park. He probably gets free rides. It's a pretty sweet deal. Okay, now we're gonna go play the harmonica for joy. They really didn't cover all the wood on the walls in this security office. This game makes more sense when you remember Nancy's dad is a lawyer. You don't know a zip. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that one, Cadis. I had a lot of fun making it, and I'm looking forward to making the next one in that series. Yeah, hello to everyone watching. You're all amazing. Even if you're lurking, I appreciate you so dang much, and I hope you're enjoying it, even though I'm not doing a lot of playing and instead doing a lot of talking. But I hope you're just here for the vibes. Hello, Joy.
Any luck?
I think
we're all set.
I know
the tune,
what I'm doing.
I've got a harmonica. Play it for Miles and see what happens.
My oral sensors are ready. Suck it to me.
Did Nancy ever think she'd be doing this? Playing the harmonica for a little robot made out of an easy bake oven? She's like, that wasn't on my bingo card for this year. Yeah, exactly, April. Watching Snuggly videos, that's so sweet. Oh, hey, Shayton. That's so, I feel like that's so sweet. I feel like I've got a lot of, I didn't play the Nancy Drew games until I was like 15, but I have a lot of good memories of, yeah, being a kid and like playing computer games, point and click games, especially with like with my brother, and it's so wholesome. Not quite Palm, but I've got a few other things up my sleeve. Yeah, cruise ship game, like come on, it makes so much sense. And it's like perfect because it's such a like enclosed location. My pleasure, my pleasure. I'm happy to contribute to the fandom. Bring back Beatrice in a bikini? Oh my god. Ms. Lemon, do you have a thing for MILFs? Shopping mall game also could be fun. But I feel like, again, it would have been best in this era. I feel like the design in of like environments in the more recent games, like, don't get me wrong, Mystery of the Seven Keys, the environments, well, except for like the Apple Store, that sucked. A lot of them were like super beautiful. The cafe, gorgeous, but they don't have that kind of hokey like camp charm that the interior design does in like the older games. No, Gabrielle! Okay, I'll hurry up and finish the game. Okay, let's play. Are you ready, Miles? Are you ready for your world to be rocked? Okay. I flipped it. I flipped it up. Yeah, okay, it was B-A, I think, instead of A-B at the end.
Let me try again.
Hooray!
Oh, what the
I remember that
I
song.
wasn't finished!
I did ride the carousel
finished.
over and over and
Okay,
over.
I'll
Always
take
the
it.
same horse. Always the same black horse.
You loved the carousel, and you loved one horse in particular. It was not the lead horse, and it was not spectacular, but you loved it, Joy. What was its name?
Ooh, ask me.
remember.
I know. I know the name.
Do you know the name?
Of course I do. I am Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine. However,
that's not the
I am
point.
not programmed to continue unless and until you remember the name of that horse. You loved it so much that your mother bought it for you.
This is kind of mean. What if she just can't remember and they're like, we're locking all of this, like, your, like, personal quest behind you remembering this one word? I haven't, Weelo. Yeah, Apple Rat. Oh yeah, Yoshi. Yeah, the characters in mid are not the best. But the sad thing is you can really see the potential in a lot of them, which I think stems from Katie Kaironis' original story, whatever it was. Because obviously, we all agree, the Sea of Darkness is fantastic. Characters all like so layered and individual and well-rounded. Again, written by Katie Kaironis. I think she would have done such a good job with Midnight in Salem, and I don't know why they let her go. It still upsets me to this day. To this day. But even it still upsets this gay. It's true. Nostalgia does sell, it's true. Oh, the Nancy Drew Wordle? Oh, I wasn't able to play when her had the link on their IG story, but I haven't been able to access it since. They have kept posting it to their Instagram story. They posted one earlier today. I don't think I finished it, actually, because it was different. It was six letters, and I was like, I don't even know how to think in 6-letter words. He did say to be quiet. Yeah, he's like, that's enough. I was going to play the rest of it, though. I thought I got it right the first time as well. Maybe I was just too slow. It's a classic, Chris. Miles, a magnificent memory machine. That's interesting.
She was the one who bought the horse off the carousel? That's interesting. The park must have a record of that transaction.
I haven't seen it, but you're right. It must be around here somewhere.
Oh, Cadus, those are for when he overheats.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I'll be right here.
Miles, respectively, shut the freak up. The 2 single notes, those are fire.
Mind if I do a little more snooping?
Go ahead and look around. Excuse all the clutter. I'm still trying to get this place organized.
Am I permitted to use a speedrun strat and just like...
Looks like stenography. It's a memo about one of the carousel horses being sold. I wonder which horse.
What year was this that they're still using shorthand? Okay, no, I think I have to. Oh no, I can put it in now, but I feel like that's low-key cheating. We'll go at least pretend to do the shorthand stuff. Oh my god, cursed. I'm so jealous. I'd love to go to Salem someday. I hope you have a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely do some T-posing all around Salem. Upsets this gay to this day. Exactly. Only when he's on fire. Classic. Oh my god, I love ghost dogs. Who am I calling? Bess and George.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
What?
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Oh.
Well, kinda.
The hunky guy.
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall. A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring. Right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George, good, you're there too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
I used to work at a movie theater. What happened to caller ID?
Do you have time to talk? I mean, I don't want to mess up this Matt thing.
Of course we have time to talk. I'm dying to hear what's going on. Besides, if Matt tries to call me and gets a busy signal, that's a good thing. He'll think I'm popular. Fill us in, Nance, quick, before Bess's logic starts getting really twisted and I get nauseous.
Yeah, treat him mean to keep him keen. Clutter, how about we put a window in the office? Yeah, right? Her little windowless box? How are you, Han? I want to go to Salem just to say, why are there protesters in a small town like this? No one around me gets it. Oh my god, that's mandatory when you go to Salem. Oh, ghost dogs. Yeah, so underrated. Bess was dating Matt before Kyla was. Oh my god, the drama. I've gained a new appreciation for Message in a Haunted Mansion. It's so good. Oh wow, okay, we've got a lot. Oh, let's ask about the Pandora 2XS.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's
Do they
work
know
area.
about sports
The
cars?
Pandora 2XS?
That is like the hottest car ever. One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
I didn't know Bess and George were into cars. Not crashing out over a man named Matt. I know, right? Cringe. Have a good sleep, Ashley. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. So-called free thinkers when the ghost dog's daytime music comes on. You have a Windows box for an office too? I'm so sorry, Gabriella, but you're just like Joy. Oh almost got creamed by the roller coaster. Okay, shorthand.
I need you guys to do something for me. I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you. We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it. We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Bess. What is with all this we stuff?
Is there anything else I want to ask them about? Not really.
Catch you guys later.
I guess now we just...
You're doing great.
We'll have to wait for them to call back. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Journal. The Drewster scores again? The Drewster? She just called herself the Drewster? I'm so glad she never did that again. Oh my god. The Drewster. Are there any other cringy notes in here that I can judge her for? Oh, whoa, I didn't know you could do this. I'm not... Look at that. What? The blank piece of paper Miles gave us smells like lemon. That's obviously like the invisible ink, but that's so funny. She's like, oh, it smells like lemon. I want this piece of paper. Fix the card reader outside the roller coaster all by myself. Do I rule or what? Talk about being a klutz. Oh my god, I love the voice of old Nancy in these like older games. It's so good. Yeah, literally we're just waiting for... Look for the door to... Oh, we have to do that, I guess, at some point, but I think that comes later. Is this building legal if it doesn't have windows? That's a good point. Probably not. Probably not really. Did I miss an email? How did I miss an email? Sassy tip 59. Next time you find the bad guy closing in on you, remember that you can often escape by distracting him. Remember that, chat. What? Edmund, how did that happen? Who says bawled me out? People in the 90s, I guess. Although this was early 2000s. Not this. Punky Drewster. Oh. Should I do some Midway games? I don't really want to do Midway games. I just want my... We could talk to people, I guess. See if they have anything to say.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
How goes it? Edmund. All his life. They are so funny, Casey. A terrible journal format, right?
Did you know that the man who carved the carousel horses had a workshop under what's now the haunted house?
How appropriate, considering Kessler's belief in the supernatural and all.
How is she so, like, wow. That's cool, I guess. Like, he had a workshop beneath the haunted house. I think that's cool that we didn't know about.
I heard some strange sounds the last time I was in there. They seem to be coming from below.
That's odd. I've been doing a lot of work in there lately, and I haven't heard any strange noises. So either your ears are better than mine, or your imagination is.
Whatever, lady.
You bet.
Do we have the pliers yet? Maybe I could go see if now's the time to get those. Listening to this live on my way home from work. I was so excited to see that you're live this evening during my commute. Hey, Noah. Glad to have you in chat. I hope you're having a good commute home. I'm glad it worked out well timing-wise as well. Imagine Nancy immediately held the paper up to her nose and inhaled deeply after removing it from Miles' Easy Bake Oven womb. Not his womb. I don't want to think about Miles' womb.
Hi, Nance. We found some stuff on stenography. Oh, so now it's we, huh? Okay, George found most of it. Surprise, surprise. But I helped.
So we asked ChatGPT.
So go back to the hotel and check your laptop. We emailed a little tutorial to you. But you gotta promise to let us know what the note you translate says.
I promise. Thanks again, you guys. It's locked.
All right. Oh yeah, Deanna, I'm good. I was just waiting for the phone call mainly, and now I'm gonna check to see if the pliers are in here. Because I think there's a point where you are able to get the pliers. Or do I even have the thing yet?
That symbol
I think I do. Yeah, there it is. And I don't think I've done this yet. Do I have the key though? Because I don't remember what I did last time. No, I don't have the key. Okay.
It's locked.
We gotta get that. It's locked in there. Nancy writes in 2-sentence paragraphs and refers to herself as the Drewster. Add that to the list of Game Nancy is a dork facts. She's such a dork, and I love that about her. I was thinking about this earlier, because in the books, she's like Little Miss Perfect. Like, she can do everything perfectly. Like, she speaks like 10 languages fluently, etc., etc. And then in the games, she's like Sylvu's plate and things like that. Like, she's a lot more real, I think, in the games. Whereas, like, in the books, I feel like she's like a bit of a role model, which has its place as well. Oh, here's the steno info. Let's just pretend we've done all this. We've read it all. Yes. Absorbing it. I'm absorbing it. I've absorbed all the knowledge through my pores. I started hearing niacin a lot since I first watched a playthrough of this game. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those words where, like, once you are familiar with it, it jumps out a lot more. I still had Ken that Ingrid, Corey, and Lauren are related. I think that'd be so fun if true. Okay, wait, oh yeah. Wait, no, but it's in my inventory. Sorry. Thinking my thoughts out loud. Glory.
The name of the carousel horse is Glory.
Uh-huh. Done your character development for you, Joy, again. R/2-sentence horror. Ingrid gives my body is too advanced for Western medicine vibes. Oh my god. Yeah, she'd be like, no, just like peanut butter and sunshine can cure any ailment. Ingrid was part of my gay awakening. I hope she's doing well. I respect that. I respect that.
I know the name of that carousel horse your mother bought you. Glory.
Glory. That's right. Glory. My mother gave him to me for my birthday. My 4th birthday. She died in a car accident that very night.
She died on her birthday? That's awful. Yeah, I'm totally against ChatGPT and all AI. Me when it's locked. Can skip the pliers, but it's fun to get almost crushed by a giant sea creature. What kind of drink, Edmund? Being a girl failure is much more inspiring to me personally. Nancy being dorky makes so much sense. I feel like it totally does.
How awful. No wonder you forgot how much you love the carousel. It would have reminded you of your mother.
I hated the park after my mother died. I hated the carousel. And I hated that horse. I blamed it for what happened to my mother. I had my father destroy it.
Did your mother, like, hit the horse? The carousel horse? Did she crash her car into the carousel or something?
Someday, with the help of
Miles, the magnificent memory machine,
you would come to terms with your past. And because that is what you are doing, here is the 3rd and final riddle. Ask Tink for the book you and I used to read about Kessler and Amelia So Kind. Give her nickname a spin on spook number 10. Then the brass prize arrange on its forearm so strange. And something long lost and cherished you'll find.
He was struggling a bit at the end there. I forgot there was still actually quite a bit of this game left. That's so wild, Palm. Amazing. Oh my god. Yes, don't do any more work, Tig. Get some rest. And yeah, we'll be here for as long as it takes to finish the game. I hope you have a safe drive home with minimal traffic.
We're in the home stretch.
Yeah, why
What
don't
say
you
we
do
the rest of
something
this
for once,
together?
Joy?
No. Nancy, I did something terrible. I turned the power off to the roller coaster and caused the accident that shut down the park.
Oh, you horrible
I blamed
person.
Miss Santos for my father's death, just like I blamed that horse for what happened to my mother.
Sounds
I
like you
feel
have
horrible.
issues, Joy.
Keep going without me, Nancy. I have to go see Ms. Santos and apologize.
I think you should go to the therapist. Joy? Oh my god. Joy really be that kid that never did any work in the group project. Literally, not even when it's like her project, like her personal project. Okay, wait, I've got to call Tink. My boy Tink. Nancy, did you know my mom is dead? Oh my god, Edmund. Remembering something from age 4. I do remember certain things from age 4. But not that many things. Quick, Nancy, say something about your dead mom to make her feel
Hi,
better.
it's Nancy Drew. Did you land that fish?
I don't want to talk about it. That answer your question?
I feel like that would make her feel worse because Nancy's so well adjusted compared to Joy. It's so true, Cursed. Like his pitch keeps going up and up and up. Yeah, it's not a good look, Palm. She dresses like a 40-year-old woman who's trying to get ahead in the office, but definitely failing. But she's not. I think she's supposed to be like in her 20s or something, which is ridiculous. Miles, the magnificent memory machine, does not believe in punctuation.
According to the late Daryl Trent, you have a book about Rolf Kessler and his wife.
Not anymore, I don't.
You don't have it?
Daryl Trent was kind of an oddball, you know what I mean? So when he gave me the book, I said I'd hang on to it just to humor him. As soon as he died, I pitched it.
You threw it out? You mean in the garbage?
How could
Said
you?
It was a book he and his kid used to read. But hey, Daryl Trent was dead. I never met the kid, and the book was boring. So what was the point?
I need to find out Amelia's nickname.
Who's Amelia?
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
Have fun fishing.
Always do.
Always do. If I remember correctly, you have to call someone else to get the info. Do I have his number? No, I think it's in Elliot's office. I kept expecting him to start sparking while his eyes fall out. Honestly, it would not surprise me, even though I've played this game multiple times and that's never happened. But it would not surprise me. No, it wasn't this book. It's the one that Elliot tries to prevent you from reading, which is over here. I remember some things. Antique instruments. Hot or not? It's not a crock. It's a tureen.
If Elliot wrote this guy's number down, maybe I should too.
Oh, you can move it so you can read. That's cute that they think I'm gonna read all this. Collector's hot sheet. A black rose can be found on every horse that Kessler carved. After marrying Rolf in 1909, Amelia said that it was as impossible for her not to love him as it was for her to live with him. Okay. A healthy relationship. Wait, I wanted to read the fun facts on the first page. It's by Anton Sukov. Kessler's uncanny talent for horse carving no doubt came from his lost dream of riding racehorses. Sure. Oh, he does, Casey. Yeah, right, Tig? Like, at least put it in a little free library. Joy, you can apologize if you find out what your dad put so much effort into leaving for you. Exactly. It is ridiculous that she shows so little, like, intuition or interest in, like, this whole emotional quest.
Sukov?
My name is Nancy Drew. I saw the article you wrote about Rolf Kessler in the Collector's Hot Sheet magazine.
That was several months back,
Oh,
but
whatever, dude.
Well, seeing as you're pretty much an expert on Kessler as well as carousels, I was hoping you could answer a question for me.
I'd be delighted.
Would you happen to know the nickname Rolf Kessler gave his wife, Amelia?
Of course I do. At least, I thought I did. It was an Austrian term of endearment, rather common. Oh, come on, Anton.
Ah, shaking him by the shoulders.
Spazi.
Spazi.
S-P-A-T-Z-I. He always called her Spazi.
Okay, that's it. You're not
Thanks for
getting
all
any
the
more
info.
context.
Always happy to share my mental wealth.
Oh, my mental wealth. He's a mental billionaire. I feel as though a big detriment to the newer games is the lack of quirky phone characters. I completely agree, Palm. And even, like, the characters like Bess and, well, not Bess and George, because they haven't been in any of the newer games, but like Frank and Joe feel like they have a lot less personality over the phone.
It's locked.
Oh, Nancy, I think you should know what to do by now, but that's fine. It's fine. So I don't even have the key to open that little thing. Okay, I guess we are gonna skip the pliers. Maybe?
Looks like Spook 10 is missing an arm. It's been red tagged. Better not take the tag until I fix this. Oops, no power.
Oh my god, it has so many problems. Okay, no, there's no point in going in there. Why would Joy's dad trust Tink with a part of Miles's clues? Yeah, it is weird. Especially because she doesn't even seem to know him. Like, she's not like, oh, Tink! Yeah, Uncle Tink, we used to call him. We used to go fishing when I was a kid or whatever. They really do, Gabriella. It's kind of concerning how they haven't come back at all. Did we ask Ingrid about this? I'll ask Ingrid and then Carson. Carson? Harlan.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
I discovered a hidden door in the haunted house.
Is that right?
Is that right? She just does not care.
Unfortunately, it's locked.
It's obvious you don't put much stock in curses. But a word to the wise, there
Oh my
really
God.
do exist some doors that no one should open. I'd be very careful if I were you.
That's almost exactly what Linda says in Curse of Blackmore Manor.
There's a dummy in the haunted house that's been red tagged. It's missing an arm. Any chance it'll be up and running again in the near future?
Got the arm right here. Just needed a battery. That's one of the dummies Joy Trent's father created. Probably why the circuitry is so bizarre. It works though, so just reattach it. You'll need pliers.
Oh, no, I do need the pliers then. One of the dummies Joy Trent's father created. Like the dummy he created that is his daughter.
Oh, and don't forget to take the red tag back to Spy Master Bishop.
Thanks for your help.
Bishop.
Remember.
Oh wait, she gave me
Niacin.
pliers. That's interesting. So we did skip it like you said, Casey. No. That's never happened. Oh my god. Harlan, I'm about to finish the fucking game. Can you give me a minute? Nancy's single-handedly fixing the park and Joy's traumatic backstory. She can do it all. It is the least scary haunted house. I wish we could see all of it. I wish we could go round in it and see what all the spooks are. Although I feel like this park is more aimed at kids, so I guess it makes sense why it's not very scary. Yeah, Ned and Bert having a pet chicken. That's so fun. And I feel like it is kind of like that so random XD humor, but they make it work a lot of the time. Maybe the ride is scary. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, some doors are not meant to be opened. Yeah, it's a good line. To be fair, I can see why they reused it. Do you think Joy's dad even explained Miles' whole plot today? Probably not. Probably not. He'd be like, this would take too long to explain, and our friendship might be ruined through it. It does look like a delicious
I stepped
gummy.
out for a second.
Probably
and when
fruit
I came
punch
back, somebody
flavored.
left this envelope on my desk. Looks like it's for you. Got your name on it anyway.
Wow, Harlan, you should also be a detective. That deduction was, frankly, incredible. Looks like it must be for you, Nancy. Because it says Nancy Drew on it.
There's nothing inside.
I think it's for you.
Maybe it opens that door in the haunted house.
Oh.
Here, let me toss that envelope for you.
Oh,
I want to
he
apologize for jumping
recycles.
all over you like that before. The more
You
I
did
thought
what to
about
me,
it, the more I
Harlan?
realized that I would have done just what you did. No hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings. Shake on it. Just kidding, Harlan. Just kidding. Just two friends joking around, you know. Sounds like such a threat. Yeah, she's vaguely sinister, for sure. Yeah, you know what? They do have a similar vibe to their voices. Gabriella, you're right. Odd sounds from below. Blue Scooby-Doo fruit snack-esque. Oh my god, I'd forgotten about those Scooby-Doo fruit snacks. But totally, I can imagine it would taste like that. Do I have to press this little thingy again? Yes.
Familiar.
Zap! What even is this technology, Zap Tech? Some doors should never be opened because they might turn you into a werewolf. Some doors should never be opened because there might be a werewolf behind them.
Maybe these stairs go down to Kessler's workshop.
Wow, I sure hope no one's gonna kill me when I'm down here. No, they're not! Fudge! I wanted to get attempted murdered. I did things in a wrong order, I guess. Okay, let's go do my job. That's unfortunate. I'm sad about that. I like Ingrid's one open mind sees more than two open eyes. That is a good line. Eat, eat, eat. That's what happened to me. I've never had that happen before. That's so wild.
That looks
no
tight
blowfish
enough.
Second chance. That's sad because it's like, I feel like that's one of the most dramatic parts of the game. And like the stream has not been very dramatic. Nothing dramatic has happened the whole time, except for Nancy getting several splinters in her eyes, I guess. But that wasn't canon. That was not a canon event. His fingers look like penises.
I need to take this red tag back to Harlan.
The dummies that Joy Tran's dad made get a little quirky at night. Oh my god, Nancy Drew meets Five Nights at Freddy's. Can I turn around? Thank you. Sorry, that was unnecessarily aggressive. Yeah, I don't know how it happened either, because I've never done it before, I guess. Or never had it play out that way, or happened to me before. I guess it's like the order you do things in, maybe? But because, like, the way you get the key is from Harlan getting triggered to call you to the office, but that happened after I'd been to Ingrid.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Whoa.
Could you please turn the juice back on to the dummy in the haunted house that Ingrid was fixing? Here's the tag.
You've really got the system down, don't you? I'll just flip the switch and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, how observant. Chucky flavored spook arm gummy. Oh, and so it punches you. It all makes sense now. First time I played this, I soft-locked myself with a stupid pufferfish. Didn't know I could just back out. No! Oh my god. That sucks, Marcy, but I feel like you probably learned an important lesson. Not this stream, Palm. He has been, AFK.
Kessler used to have a workshop under what's now the haunted house. Have you ever been down there?
I didn't even know there was a down there.
I didn't even know there was a down there. Maybe it's just the Chucky punch kicking in, but why is it so funny to me?
I heard strange noises the last time I was in there. They seem to be coming from below. Have you ever heard anything weird in there?
Everything I hear in there.
Yeah, have you ever heard anything
it's
weird in the haunted
right?
house? That's a stupid question.
I found an old letter in the gear room of the carousel. It was written by the guy who carved all the horses, Rolf Kessler. Is it okay if I keep it?
As far as I'm concerned, I'll mention it to Miss Santos, see what she says.
I'll see you around.
Knock 'em dead.
I will, Harlan. I'm gonna kill all my enemies. Rolf is a good name. Didn't know you could skip the pufferfish and get pliers elsewhere. Yeah, we've all learned this today. Well, Casey already knew, but I learned this today for the first time. Let's see if Elliot is back. Probably not, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's off doing, making odd noises. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's funny you play this game today. A kid at work played Barnacle Blast on a light bright. What's a light bright? Whoa! Speaking of light bright. I want to know how heavy that pufferfish is, because the image of the culprit lugging like a 70-pound fish to some random vent or something and waiting to push at the right time. Yeah, yeah, literally just waiting for her to come. Okay, now we put in Spotsy. Oh. Oh. Now we put a ring on it. Will you marry me, spook number 10? Oh, joy! This is it! Cross that out. Oh, Nancy! This is it! That's such a weird sign for her dad to make. Oh, joy! This is it! I love it, though. This game is so strange. It's so great. I'm sorry to put that in your mind, Cursed. Salad fingers, oh no! He's off somewhere straight up, haunting it. And by it, let's just say, his carousel. Oh, good night, Tig. I hope you got some good progress done, and good luck. I hope things get less stressful soon. Sleep well. We're gonna bonk Elliot so good. They are so sus.
That must be
glory. Looks like a different kind of ring. No.
Yeah, these stairs sure don't feel very safe.
Bonk. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. These must be jewels from that jewel heist.
Oh my gosh.
I should probably take these with me.
Yeah, you should probably take these jewels. Yeah, she has her pocket stuffed with jewels.
A letter. Joy's father must have left it for her.
And of course, who's gonna read it first? Nancy, of course. You know what? Maybe Harlan was onto something when he was like, "Oh, I found this letter for you, Nancy. I think it's for you. It says Nancy Drew on it, so I think it's for you." It's like, it could be. This one says Joy on it, but it could be for Nancy. You know, he's not. That's why he wasn't certain that the letters that said Nancy Drew on the front was for Nancy. Because there's, you know, whenever you get a letter and it says someone's name on it, it could be a lie. So we gotta read it anyway.
Joy, I hope Miles and his riddles have helped you remember how much you
helped you remember. Oh my God! Or like I helped you remember.
I found this picture of her years ago, but I didn't want to give it to you until I knew you were ready.
She's still not ready.
You more than anything, Joy. We both did, Dad. P.S. If you want to see where Glory was carved, look for Kessler's symbol on the wall. I could never spend a lot of time in there. Very strange vibes.
Vibes? Strange. Wait, what is a light bright? Nancy, take the last necklace. I know that kind of bothers me that she left it in there. But maybe it's like just completely full of jewels, like there's more inside. Her mom looks kind of weird. Like, the eyes are a bit too large, I think.
That must be Joy's mother. She was beautiful.
She was beautiful. Wow, now I've completed Joy's character arc for her. What's next? The Black Rose, Kessler's symbol.
So this was Kessler's workshop.
She doesn't get paid, so she takes jewels. It's only fair, exactly. I was gonna say something about bonking with an eye, but I won't let Sleep talk smack for me on Maine. Hey, Maple, perfect timing. How are you doing?
Somebody's been making reproductions, or should I say forgeries.
Ooh. Ooh, how devious. I disapprove. I, Nancy Drew, disapprove. That's not, they didn't clean out the cobwebs. Look at all these cobwebs.
I'll bet that's the carousel horse that was stolen.
It's disgusting. Cobwebs and sawdust and little dribbles of glue all over the place. What if the cobwebs get in that glue? Wait, so like the amount of cobwebs. So were they making forgeries even before the culprit started their work? Because like that's quite a lot of cobwebs. Surely representing quite a lot of years. Or maybe this was... I guess this was just his workshop, so maybe he just already had all these bits and pieces in here. And the culprit has just kind of layered things on top. And then not cleaned out the cobwebs for whatever reason. Dark Horse. From Huckster. Subject 2 customers. Already have 2 potential buyers. They learned about the hauntings on TV and are champing at the bit, as it were. The sooner you get the horse done, the better. How soon can you get 2 done? Horse puns. Reply to subject got a deal. A40, you 60, me split will work out great. Consider this a handshake. How long will it take you to line up buyers? Poor Daryl's probably so upset that some randos completed the scavenger hunt and he left for his only child. Exactly. Like, it just doesn't feel right. Joy's mom looks like that, and Joy looks like that. Hey, Miatra. Well, happy to have you here anyway. I hope you're doing well. I hope I pronounced your name right. Nancy knows about sawdust. True, yeah, the little pile of sawdust, well, big pile of sawdust she left in Elliot's workshop. Speaks volumes. This board that has a bunch of light up dots on it. You can draw stuff with the dots. And this one plays games. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. 3 weeks, unacceptable. 3 to 5 weeks is too long. This kind of buyer gets cold feet real fast. The longer you take, the more suspicious they'll get. Work faster. It's taking me longer than I thought it would. Won't have the first horse ready to ship for 3 weeks. The second horse will be ready in maybe 5. Things were not all sunshine and rainbows in the counterfeit horse forgery lab, workshop, place, area. Oh.
Nancy.
Look, there's the pufferfish that was not there.
What you've done. You stole the horse. You
Nancy.
How
long do you think he was standing out there?
Its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Right on all counts. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have.
I think
They're
you're wrong.
Diamonds, real diamonds. Someone stole them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, a little icing on the cake.
A little icing on the cake.
That's right. You want them? Here.
Sassy detective tip number 59. Distract the culprit. I'm running. Sprint, Nancy, go, go, go. How did that happen? Did a ghost close the door? Why are the voices so quiet in this section? Oh, you think you're gonna get out of there with your head intact, Elliot? Bonk. Break your spine!
As soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna call the police, Elliot. So don't bother making plans for tonight. Or the next 10 years.
Put in the sassy and sassy detective.
Dear Ned, after trapping Elliot, I managed to pry the exit open and had Harlan call the police. Elliot admitted to stealing the carousel horse and planning the remote control device. He knew that publicity from the hauntings would increase the value of his forgeries. Needless to say, he's gone back to not liking me. Harlan, on the other hand, adores me now, because not only did he share the credit for busting Elliot, but his sudden fame brought him 3 job offers. He's staying on at Captain's Cove out of loyalty to Paula, but he's happy knowing that being an ex-con will probably never be an issue for him again. As for Ingrid, she promptly attributed Elliot's bad behavior to a deficiency in some mineral I couldn't pronounce. And Joy, when I gave her the picture of her mother, she started smiling and has yet to stop. Inventing Miles was the best thing her late father could have done for her. In fact, when I went to the park to say goodbye just now, she wasn't in her office.
Is that really the best thing he could have done for her?
Nancy.
Really? Oh, my word! Death by bonking, the worst way to go out. Oh, I should have done the second chance. I just get so excited to bonk. Boy is willing to escalate from stealing a horse to killing a person so fast. Elliot's true crime was lying to me about being a fellow hopeless procrastinating artist. Yeah, suddenly he got a lot less relatable. Like, he's, instead of being a procrastinator, he's out here, like, working 2 jobs. Not relatable at all. Look, I still got the jewels in my inventory. That's why he's here all of a sudden. He got so mad he pushed it over anyway. Yeah, I guess so. Looks like Elliot bet on the wrong horse. Ayy, horse puns. Yeah, Harlan's teeth. Could have called the police a lot sooner, but it wouldn't be rude to use your phone then. Alright, let's see what award I get based on my cool sleuthing style. Certificate of Award, Puzzle Master, in solving the puzzles using the fewest attempts. I think I'm surprised I got that considering how many times it took me to do the dowel, but I'll take it. I'm just so good. See, the unfortunate thing is I get this one too often because I've just played these games too many times. So I remember, like, the puzzles. What do you mean? There's never a continuation.
4468. I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message.
Hi, Bess. Hi, George. Well, thanks to you guys, I'm leaving here and flying directly to the Pacific Northwest for some much-needed R&R.
Danger on Deception Island.
That marine biologist friend of yours. She insisted I stay with her, and she even said she'd take me whale watching on the tour boat she owns. Anyway, thanks for arranging this little vacation, you two. One whole week of peace, quiet, and sitting around doing nothing. This is gonna be awesome. Bye.
This is gonna be awesome. Nancy drew on a quiet vacation? As if. Oh, it's so good. Well, I was saying, Libby, that I think her eyes are too big. That it looks like maybe an edited real woman or something. It's weird. Harlan couldn't get that bag. Yeah, he could go like on Oprah or something. Yeah, I hope she did too, Katie. Although, I mean, she probably had to recoup a lot of costs from Nancy wasting all those dowels. I love when she's sassy too. I miss the sunlight. Whales rule. We did it. Yeah, best game. Is that your favorite, Deanna? Here's a sandwich for you. Watch out for Caddy. Whales rule. I do love Danger on Deception Island a lot. And it's your favorite game too, Maple. Who else is a Danger on Deception Island super fan? Yeah. No, they didn't, Katie. But you know what? Less is more. It's got me intrigued. Nancy drew on a quiet vacation as if? So what does happen on her vacation? Well, to be fair, Deanna, I had already played through most of it, so, you know, we did it. I'm glad I caught your stream and witnessed the underwhelming Chucky drink. You know what? I actually have to say it was better than my expectations, because my expectations were low. And I'm like, wow, this is actually drinkable. It doesn't taste like anything recognizable, but it sure tastes, you know? Me too, April. I love living in the Pacific Northwest. West Coast, best coast. That's totally fair, Gabriella. There's so many good ones. It's hard to choose. Near where you live? Yeah, one of the maps in the game shows my house. Hell yeah. Nancy only really gets a vacate or sleep. And sometimes not even then, like, considering, like, the games when you can, like, make her sleep. And you just, like, make her sleep for, like, an hour and then get up. Although sometimes then you make her sleep for, like, 12 hours. So, I guess she recoups it. But the most underrated game is... Should I go wax poetic about you-know-what? Wait, what's you-know-what? I don't know what! Captive Curse? Because I think Captive Curse I do think is underrated. As y'all will know if you saw my video earlier this year titled The Most Underrated Nancy Drew Game. You should, April. It's amazing out here. Oh, Chatter Ranch is my favorite. It's where I live in real life. I would love to visit Arizona and I'd do the Chatter Ranch experience. Not enough Barnacle Blast. Too much. Too much Barnacle Blast. Any Barnacle Blast is too much. I found the ambience a bit too somber and meh. I feel objectively wrong for that feeling. Interesting. I can see why you'd feel that way, though. Yeah, it is nice to play on a rainy day, especially if you have your own, like, chowder to enjoy. Nice warm bowl of chowder top 5, maybe even top 3. Yeah, I don't know where it is for me. Maybe definitely top 10. Thank you, Deanne. I definitely will. Okay, Kapu Cave, also very underrated. But I think fairly underrated in some cases. I can understand people's critiques of the game, even though I like it a lot. Maybe that's why Nancy has no tact. She's sleep deprived. She never rests. Yeah, she is unable to think properly. She doesn't have enough critical thinking skills to solve mysteries and be tactful in conversations. Yeah, Captive Curse, definitely. The Captive Curse video was the first video of yours that I watched. I'm so glad, Cursed. That is one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. So I'm glad you started off on a strong note. I hope, you know, the other ones have been also okay. Also, I just noticed fucking Jonah von Spreken on a roll voicing all those characters and then later going on to voice Frank Hardy. Unless he was also listed as Frank Hardy. He might have already been Frank Hardy and I totally missed that. I think you're gonna hate me, but I think Deadly Device is the most underrated. No, Deadly Device sucks. A lot of people do like Deadly Device, though. Oh, I love ghost towns. I would love to go to Tombstone. I love the movie with Val Kilmer. I think it's just called Tombstone. It's so good. I'm a Waverly, Blackmore, Shadow at the Water's Edge, and Thornton Hall fan. Okay, so horror, gothic, dark academia kind of vibes. Oh my god, Miss Lemon, of course. Midnight in Salem. Although again, that's one of the games where it's like, yeah, I can get enjoyment out of it, and you obviously get a lot of enjoyment out of it, but I think a lot of the critiques are fair. Wait, why can't you, Cursed? You should. It's so good. I've actually probably replayed it too often, though. I need to replay it less, but it's just too good. It is diabolical. That is the appropriate word for it. Last Train is so good. Captive Cursed with Caution. Oh, yeah. That's you. Alibi and Ashes. I think Alibi and Ashes is underrated, although it's definitely not a perfect game. I think the character switching mechanic, the way they have it, where you have to call Nancy and then call the other character is so annoying. It's like, why can't you just call the character you want to switch to do the switch? It's okay, Libby. It's unpopular with me, but don't let that make you think that you're like in the minority or anything, because I think a lot of people do really like Deadly Device. Same. April, honestly. I'm glad people like Deadly Device, you know, to each their own. One person's trash is another person's treasure. Alibi and Ashes is fun. Yeah, rest in peace, Val Kilmer. Oh, Phantom of Venice. I do like Phantom of Venice. I don't love Phantom of Venice. Scarlet Hand is underrated. Yeah, when I replayed that earlier this year, I liked it more than I remembered, especially because like the dialogue is so good in that game. That's true, Chris. That's true. But for me, especially when I was making that video about the Captive Curse, I was like, no one really talks about the Captive Curse. Like, no one really says much about it. And that's why I made that video. And even still, like, a lot of the games we're talking about in the chat aren't Captive Curse. Yeah, I think Waverly Academy is really high up there for people. Good night, April. Have a good one. Oh no, not the Mac curse. I'm so sorry, cursed. Literally cursed from having a Mac. That's unfair. Critiques are so valid, but the game is still somehow entertaining. It's true. Especially like the way you and I read it, where it's like Nancy and Deirdre in the middle of a enemies to lovers arc. It's good. I think my favorite is Treasure in the Royal Tower. Yes, so good. That's in my top 3. Yeah, Waverly also. So many good ones. Have to call Nancy so she feels included. Yeah, I hate Shattered Medallion. Yes, Deanna, I actually have a video of me reacting to the first Nancy Drew movie from the 1940s, and I've since watched another one with my friend. I want to watch more of them, though. I might do those as members-only videos. Speaking of which, if you would like, you can become a member. It's $2.99 Canadian a month. You get a exclusive monthly video and my undying appreciation. I I have a video coming out this month that I think everyone, the members, will really enjoy. It's a tier ranking video, an unhinged tier ranking video. And that's all I will say for now. I want to, before I start editing that one, because I have filmed it, I want to finish editing the main channel video that I'm working on, and then I want to edit my next outfits I'd wear in each Nancy Drew game. So it'll be coming up before the end of the month, of course. I haven't played that one yet. Yeah, I need to. A mess to play, yeah. The more gothic-y ones. Yeah, I love the ones like in haunted kind of houses and like elaborate mansions. I think that's such a good setting. Yeah, Captive Curse is pretty beautiful. Yeah, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Wait, Sea of Darkness is the Captive Curse of the modern games. Can you elaborate, please? Lufrizra, well, you're here at least. We've been yapping for a while, so it might go on a bit longer. How are you? Everyone's check out Lufrizra on Twitch, where they stream. Cursed with 10-year-old MacBook? No. Well, maybe like on Boxing Day this year, you can go out and find a good Windows PC in a sale or something. Captive Curse took a few playthroughs for me to wrap my head around what was going on with the monster. That's fair. That's fair. It's a... I feel like they didn't quite thoroughly think through themselves what was going on with the monster legend. It's definitely, there's a lot going on beneath the surface in that game. Good question, Miach. I think even if you bring up the option to be a member, it'll tell you before you actually like pay. So it'll probably automatically like show it. I think. I don't know. Actually, I've never. Don't quote me on that. But also, there's no pressure to subscribe and be a member. Like, I appreciate you all either way. Like, especially like those of you who comment, like the videos, come to the streams, chat in the streams. Like, every single bit of support is like so appreciated by me, and I just every day I think, I don't know, I feel so incredibly lucky to have such like a tight community of people with this shared passion, and I love chatting with you all in these streams, in like the comments of my videos. I think it's just so great. So yeah, I appreciate all of you, whether you decide to become a member or not. Yeah, Shadow Medallion is weird. Yes, yeah, I've watched all of season 1 of the 70s show except for the last episode, which I need to get to, because I didn't have my DVDs for a while. Oh my god, that's one of the things that's on my list of, like, long list of things I'd like to learn, but probably will never learn the Frizra, but good luck. Good luck. I feel like it's one of those things that you gotta put work into it, and it'll be worth it. But yeah, good luck. Yeah, people love Sea of Darkness. Fairly so, I think. Labyrinth of Lies, like, besties, why is there lava underneath the museum? Yeah, Labyrinth of Lies is ridiculous. I did it, Mary! We found, like, a weird skip where you don't get the second chance by being almost killed by a pufferfish. It was weird. Mid-playthrough is actually nice to have in the background because it's so story and dialogue heavy. That's true, yeah. I do like the witchy vibes. If anyone follows Ordinary Dreamer, they recently put out like a let's play or kind of a condensed long play of them playing through, and I saved it till October to watch because I was like, it's got the spooky October vibes. I hope you've been good, Mary. Oh my god, I really want to play Lost Records Blue and Rage, but I'm waiting for it to go on a good sale, because I just refuse to pay full price for any game now. I also want to play the more recent Life is Strange game, but I hear it's not as good. But I've heard really good things about Lost Records. Yeah, Shadow Medallion is bad. Oh, thank you, Chris. C is like Curse in that it nails the setting, true. Themes, characters, yes. Music and vibes. The culprit is well done and actually compelling, and also Dagny. Okay, yeah, I agree on all those points. I thought you were going to say it was underrated, and I was going to disagree with you if you had, but I completely agree. Yeah, it was weird. But luckily, like, someone in the chat, Casey Nickerson, I don't know if she's still here, but she was like, yeah, that happened to me once. And it was like, wow, weird, it happened to me too. Yeah, I like watching my DVDs, though. I love my DVDs. And they're better quality, probably, than what's on YouTube. Yeah, you should Curse. Like I say, I recommend Ordinary Dreamer. She just put one out. Oh my god, Palm, I tried to play Pentiment earlier this year, but it was way too stressful. I was playing it, and it had like a time limit on the amount of things you could do, and I just barely didn't do the amount of things to get like the good kind of ending of the first section, and it just stressed me out way too much. I was like, I can't do it. So I put it down. I was like, it stressed me out too much. Exactly, Ev, yeah. I love Don't Nod and their games. So I definitely want to play Lost Records. But I thought it was set in August, so I was like, oh, I should probably wait until next summer to play it. I haven't seen any spoilers for Lost Records, so I'm excited to play it for the first time. Exactly, Mary. The Black Cauldron. Is that the one, like, with the, kind of cartoon style, where it's like, you have to make decisions, and one will lead you to, like, a bad ending, or a game over state, and the other one is good? Is that the right one? I think all of C's cast manages to balance being likable, suspicious, and complex, and I think it's rare to get all three traits in an entire cast of characters. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I love Katie Chironis. She is incredible. It's forever a tragedy to me that was the only game she ever got to finish to completion. Peak. Yeah. Need a laptop less maintained. Nancy Drew games and also Lost Records. Yeah, you need to find a good sale, like we're saying. Yeah, Boxing Day maybe could be your time. Oh my gosh, Aspen, how are you? I keep like hallucinating. I've seen your icon in chat today. I keep like looking away and then looking back and I see a blue icon and I'm like, oh, it's Aspen. But it hasn't been Aspen. But this time it was you. How are you? I love you. Season to play Night in the Woods. I freaking love Night in the Woods. If people don't know that about me, I love Night in the Woods. I have a homemade witch dogger costume and I got to wear it to a Ren fair earlier this year, which was great. And everyone was like, wow, I love the knife in your hat. No one recognized it. Sad. Yeah, Treasure in the Royal Tower is so good. Aw, and I love that it has a nostalgic meaning behind it for Ulysses. That's so sweet. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one then, Deanna. I'm manifesting it for you, Cursed. Yeah, my witch dagger costume, I love it. You're so right, Mary. You know me so well. Actually, this is such a funny coincidence, Miatra, because Mary Love Me in the chat, an incredible YouTube where she talks about a lot of nostalgic things, especially like dolls. Well, also current dolls, but a lot of her content leans towards nostalgia. She also streams on Twitch. Recommend following her in both places. And she was playing Death on the Nile, the new Agatha Christie game. Although I missed, actually, see, I started lurking after a certain point and I missed the gameplay. I was saying that I tried ABC Murders and I didn't jive with it, so I put it down. But I have played all of the original Murder on the Orient Express game where you make a cake out of a footprint, which was interesting. No one ever compliments me on my knife on my hat, Sag. Wow, your knife just isn't as cool as mine. I'm really glad. I hope I get to see some of the gameplay next time. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night here, but thank you everyone so much for hanging out with me. I'm glad that I thought this game would take me like half an hour to complete, and I was like, that's gonna be such a lame stream. But I'm glad that it actually took me a decent chunk of time to finish. We had a decently like length stream. That didn't make any sense, but it's whatever. It's the end of the night. My Chucky can has only a couple dregs of Chucky left in it. It's fine that I'm not coherent entirely. It was so goofy, but it was kind of difficult, I remember. I actually, hold on. Boo, 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 boo. I have all of the older ones in one collection. Because I played the Murder on the Orient Express one first because I'm a big fan of the Poirot TV series, and it had David Suchet as the voice of Poirot. I don't think he's the voice in either of the other ones. Or I guess, especially not, and then there were none, because that's not got Poirot in it. I I also have like an individual of Murder on the Orient Express, but it's buried under some other games, so I won't get it out. But haha, I got this for £5 at Sex, which is a real store in the UK. I'm glad you enjoyed, Gabrielle. It was good to have you. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. I hope to stream again sometime soon. TBD, but obviously I'll let you all know. It'll be in the Discord and on my Instagram and on YouTube as well next time. But I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks for being here. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the carousel horses bite. Haha!